Hi everybody, it's a new day. I wound up walking a total of 17.3 miles yesterday, which is crazy, but we did it. And anyway, today is Sunday, February the 4th, 2018. It's 8:02 in the morning. And if you look at this sign, if you can read this, hopefully I think you can see it. It says Upper Burro Mesa 1.8 miles. So it's Upper Burro Mesa Pour-Off Trail. That's the one that we're going to do. There's the rules to it, but they're all pretty much the same for everything. And right there we are, parked right beside the road. So we're just getting ready to start this thing and see what we can do. It's supposed to take 2.5 hours to do this trail. So since we started at 8:02 or 8:03 probably maybe by now, we'll see what we've got. So you can see a little bit of sun over there. Sun just rose a little bit ago. I tried to shoot a time lapse, but I know it didn't work out. Everything was boring. The sky is completely clear, as you can see. No clouds. So that wasn't any good to go, but we'll keep going along. And again, like always, if I see anything interesting and anything good worth shooting, well, I'll bring that to you. So stick around and I'll be back. Alright, so we've been walking along a little bit. I don't know, maybe 10 minutes or less. And we've come into this little wash here. I got a feeling this is some of the rock scrambling they were talking about. So, as I was just explaining to my partner in crime here, that it's not true rock scrambling, but, you know, it's just got to be careful where you step and how you go down a little bit, just so you don't trip. But this is definitely interesting and different than what we walked yesterday. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of this stuff. What this looks like is a lot of various cactus and plants in here. And here, see, they've got us a little step down here. So let me do this just like that. Not too bad. Yep. And my partner is following suit, so we're doing well here. So, as you saw on the sign, it's a 1.8 mile one way, so it's supposed to be 3.6 miles. Other places say that it's, or other documentation, says it's 4 miles. But there's a little extra side trips and things you can do, and we generally do some of those, and so that's how we wind up getting more mileage on one trail than what the trail says it is. So, you know, it's supposed to be a little archway, it said as well, that you have to scramble up to it some point down at the end of this thing. So we'll be looking for that, and if I can find it and everything works out well, then I'll make sure I show that to you as well. But this is kind of what we're into. Thought you'd want to see it, and hopefully you're enjoying it. It's nice and cool this morning. I guess I should tell you that. It's not cold at all. It's just a little bit cool, which actually is good for starting these trips, because a little later on it will be hot. Probably coming back, we'll probably sweat a little bit. So it feels good going and being a little bit cool. And that should work out. So again, as we come to more interesting stuff and things that I think you should see and want to see, then I will be back. Here, I will close with this. Right here in this little tiny tree. Looks like a little bird's nest. So I think we've got an occupant living out here. Alright, see you in a minute. Alright, so that's the way that we came from. And I will tell you, we actually did wind up doing quite a bit of rock scrambling. I planned to video that on the way back, because I didn't realize how much there was, so you will see that. But we're walking along in this wash, and I want to show you a couple of things. First of all, that little white stone right there that you can see, right towards the top of your screen. That's now more in the middle. Looks like a little tombstone to us that somebody just placed up there. Then let me step back, and you see a little hole up there. Looks like a little tiny cave. Somebody went up there and stuck a cairn up there in that hole. And here, I'll come over here and make sure you can see it right there. Yeah, I think you can see it there for sure. So we just thought those were a couple cool things that you should see. And then this wash. Oh, yeah, see, there's a little, not much of a cave, but a little tiny one right there that you could squeeze in and get out of the sun if you were in dire trouble. But we're going down this wash here. I'll show you. This is what it's made out of. It's all gravelly and sandy, so it's kind of soft. But which, you know, in some ways is harder to walk in because you sink and all that kind of stuff. But this is the wash that we're walking in. And oh yeah, see, we got well over 3/4, probably 80+% of the moon up there in the sky. I hope you can see that. Bunch of prickly pear over there. Bunch of boulders up here in front of us. But we're just walking along and really been enjoying this one as well. So if you're, yeah, the trail actually is very marked. If you look at the documentation, man, it talks about, oh, yeah, you be careful of the washes you walk in. Make sure you keep mind of them because you can get lost easy. So far, I'm here to tell you everything has been marked very well. There's cairns all over the place to help you. So, and in fact, in the one wash up back behind us, back there a ways, probably 1/4 mile, somebody actually took rocks and made an arrow to show you to go to the right when you go back. So, yeah, if you come here, don't worry about that part. But I will tell you, we've talked about this, and you'll see the scrambling later, like I said, because I will make sure I get it on the way back up because you need to see that. But if you've got bad knees, bad joints, bad ankles, you know, anything like that, if you're really roughly out of shape, you should not do this trail. I wouldn't advise it, at least. But if you're in relatively good health and you think you'll be able to scramble the stuff that I'll show you after a while, then yeah, so far I can definitely recommend this trail. Hopefully the end is worth it, and I think it will be. But we'll wait till we get there to make that judgment. So you can see the wash continues on. So I'll see you for you in a second. For me, who knows how many minutes, but we'll see you then. All right, so you can see we're still going down the wash here. We got this little canyon up in front of us. Thought you should see that. Bigger thing to point out is just over the top of the hill right in here is the moon. And you can see it's coming down low. It's actually moved. I've been standing here for literally a minute and that thing's already come down a little bit. So pretty cool. But here, let's just go around here together and share this little bit of walk with you. Man, but this is the same wash. Again, you know, it's been no problem. Just follow a straight line, basically. You know, go around the curves when you see them, and no problems getting here so far at all. But I like to video these landscape changes. You've seen it's changed several times, and like I keep saying, when we get back to those rocks where the real actual scrambling is, you will definitely see that. And we've already got a plan that you'll actually get to see me scrambling in real time. So if I fall or slip or anything, don't laugh. Just warning you now. But here you go, see? Nice little canyon. You can see we got plenty of shade. So, and again, it's still far from hot. It's warmed up just a bit, but I mean, it's still just a little bit nippy, but nothing bad. And no wind to speak of or anything at all. So that's the way it feels here. So hopefully you're enjoying this thing just as much as we are. And we'll go down through this canyon and see what we get into. See you again in a second. Okay, I doubt this GoPro is going to be able to pick this up. But if you can look on the top of this rock, literally about right in that area right there, there's a mountain goat up there that is standing there staring at us. He's been watching us for a little bit, and we've been standing here watching him. So we're watching him watching us, and we're watching him watch us. And he's about by himself, and I hope that somehow you can watch this on a very big screen and see him. Nothing else, you can see his outline. I did take a picture, but even on the picture, he's a long way away because I got my short lens on. But I might take that picture just to put it in here just to at least show you a little better of the outline of him. But he's up there. He's watching us. We're still in the wash. We're going this way. Up there's the moon right over that hill. Hopefully you can see that. Just some rocks. I'll just show you where we're at. But we're going to continue on our way. And so go ahead and wave goodbye to this guy. And we will see him hopefully at a lower elevation soon. Okay, hey guys, we're 50 feet from the mountain goat. And lo and behold, what do we see right in front of us? Right in there is a nice little archway.
Another one.
Little window.
Coming down the mountain.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm being told.
On this side over here. See him? The other one's on this side, and he's starting to come down the mountain.
I'm told that there's 2 mountain sheep up there. I see one.
He's over
I don't know why
that
this
way.
camera's
See,
so
he's
crooked.
looking at him. See, the one's got his hand pointed right toward him, looking at him. You don't see him still?
Yeah, no, you know you got better eyesight than I do. I mean, I see the one.
Now the one's moving away.
Yeah, he's back in the aisle. He's got his rear end to us.
Down the other way. He stopped when he seen us.
Really?
He was coming down, yeah.
Okay.
He's standing there now.
So anyway, so you have to take her word for it that there's another one up there. I can't see it, but my eyesight is really bad. So, you know, nothing abnormal for me. But anyway, back to this. We got this little window here. You can see the blue sky through it. So hopefully that should contrast enough that you can see it well. Just another neat little feature of this canyon and this walk and all those little holes up there. I don't know if you can see those or not, but a lot of those. Pretty cool. So again, whatever's interesting, besides that tree right there that I just noticed, look at that thing. Crazy.
Gnarly.
That looks like the mountain goats
They're
are
both
gone.
gone now.
So we'll see you after a while. Guys, so we came to the back side of the arch, which you can see is right there. But yeah, right there you get a hint of that other one. See that? There's actually 2 here. If I move this way, you can tell more of that one because you see more blue sky behind the little one on the left. And of course the big on the right is much more wider because the light is wider. But there's actually 2 little arches here. So pretty cool, huh? And give you a look at this stuff. There we go. And then of course straight down the canyon is that. And then just looking up through here. So we'll be walking down through this place. I guess I can take you along for a few seconds. Or we just look around this curve and see what's going on. But you can see.
We're not climbing because,
Too dangerous.
yeah, for us.
But you can see so far there's quite a bit to see and do on this trail. And a whole lot of fun actually. It really has been. It's been a blast so far. And we've been walking about an hour. That includes stops, of course. So, you know, we've been walking the full hour, but most of it we have. And the scrambling and all that stuff that I can't wait to show you. But boy, look at that big old canyon wall right there in front of us. Look at the color of this white back here. Gets into a darker color. And then this brown, orange, white, rust. I mean, yeah, this over here to the left is white at the bottom and dark as it goes up. And then look at all that prickly pear up there. And then this great big boulder, obviously it's fallen off of there at some point. So, pretty cool. And there was the moon, just one eyesight. But here you go. We're going on down through this wash in this canyon. You can see that. So, just hopefully you're enjoying this thing as much as we are, or at least even half of what we are, because if you are, you're sitting there having a good time watching this right now. But we'll continue, and if something else comes up 50 feet down the trail, well, I'll be filming it again. Alright, we're walking along, and we come to this, which you can see from here, almost looks like a cave, but it's not. We've already walked up here to this and looked, and I'm going to show you the same walk. You can see right there it goes down. This is some real scrambling and a little more of this. In fact, this is the most serious one by far that we have come across and the most challenging. So we're going to have to go right here, use those down there as steps, and then on that other one, I have to admit I am not sure at all. But this is the way to go. So we're going to give it a try and see. Tell you what, you hold that. Point it in my general direction. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll leave it here. I'll set it right here. And I'm going to sit down just like that. There we go. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Now it's your turn. Yeah, just hand me that. And you hand me the camera. I made it this far. Now just to show you.
But walking back up might not be so.
Is we've got this. And I gotta admit, I don't know how we're gonna get down this. I don't know. I gotta be honest, we may have to call this off. I mean,
I think we can do it.
because here's the kicker. Once we get down, we have got to get back up. And
Not going further on that.
wow. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. It definitely looks neat. And I see that one rock wall ends right there. But, boy, we'll check it out and see. Okay, so we've been sitting here talking for a few minutes and trying to figure things out. But honestly, we both decided, just to our own benefit and health and everything else, we are calling this walk. This is the end of the line for us. If you come and do this and you're capable of doing this, well, more power to you. Because like I said, even if you can get down this, then you got to get back up. And that's really one of my biggest fears. But going down even is one of my fears. But you can see that little hole. Just want to make sure you can see that. So we think the real pour-off is probably just beyond that. We think we really are right there. We just ain't going to see it itself specifically. And I'll just show you this. This is the steps here that we go back up and you come down. And right here, let me hold this out and you can see. I mean, if you slip right there, I mean, you could take a tumble and break something, and then you're traveling. I'll grant you, if you could get down through there, which on this camera probably don't look like nothing, but I'd say that's got to be a good, I don't know, 5 or 6 feet at least straight down. Easy to twist an ankle or anything. And at our age, we just don't want to do that. But, I mean, the view is neat. It looks cool in here, but we are calling this walk. We are heading back. We're going to go up. I'll even have her hold the camera, and you can watch me scramble up this thing. And no, it's I can do it like this. And then when we get back to all the other scrambling, which is way back down the trail, I'll definitely get all that for you. Okay, so take a look at this and let's see what we can do.
That's kind of slow.
Just like so. And just like so. All right, give me the camera. All right, and I'll see you where the scrambling is, okay? All right, so we just came 50 feet from where I just showed you where we called this thing and ended it. This is that scramble point here, so you'll get to see me go up this thing. So let's start climbing and show you just how easy this is. And it really is. It's not that big of a deal. So just like that, and I'm at the top. Now I gotta grab the camera. All right, so finally as we come up a little bit, right over here on this rock.
And there's another one coming up.
There's one there, on this rock, far rock,
One
right
there.
up here in the center. Okay, I don't know why I didn't like that, but on this other rock, there's one up there, you can just see the head. And then of course, again, our guy at the very top.
And another one there. Right
Yeah, that's
there.
why I know, I was already pointing him out.
Okay, it's 3.
But he's pretty much disappeared now, but
There's 3 of them.
so we did have 3. Let's keep walking and see if we can get them better. All right, so right here you can see 2 of them up there. This guy is looking off
There's a baby.
to my right.
A baby.
Oh yeah, there's a baby climbing up just underneath that one. Yeah, I don't know if this GoPro can pick him up, but he's about, I don't know, I'd say 10, 12 feet below that one. You can see him moving back and forth. Look at him. Oh yeah,
He's looking out too.
okay, so how cool is that? So we got 3 again. See the one over there. And I don't know why my camera's being so crooked, but and then those 2. So pretty cool. Okay, so we've actually made a few little scrambles, but they were too small, I thought, to record. This one ain't too big either, but I'm going to show you this one. There's quite a number of them coming up, so let's take a look at this one and take it from there. So let my cameraman hold that, and I don't know, Might be best to go from this side, I guess. A little foothold right there. Straight up. And like that. Easy peasy cheesy. Well, but this ain't much here. I'll just take you up this one, since it ain't too much. You get first person view on it. You see there's a little hole right there. So that's kind of neat in this little tree. Oh, here we go. Here's some scrambling. Okay. So we'll do this one all the way to the top. Okay. So let's go ahead and scramble up this baby here. So it's not too bad at all, actually. Just a series of steps. As you can see, hopefully. And another little bit here. So let's just use this. Do that. Okay. And now here, best to just step in here. Just like that. There we go. Okay. Hope you've enjoyed that scramble. We'll see what else we got coming. Okay, so we come along, of course, some more. See, we come around and you come to this and you think, okay, how in the world did I really come down that? I don't remember that. We've taken the wrong way. But here's the thing to note. See right there? That's called a cairn right there. This tells you the way to go, and it ain't this way, it's this way. What you do is just come right up here. You can see there's actually, it literally almost looks like a series of steps right here that you can come up here and use. And then just walk right across and up and over right back here to the trail. And yeah, and you see this? This is a block. This is telling you, do not, even though it looks like a path, do not go that way, so you have to go this way. So that's how you read the signs, if you will, on these trails. Yeah, and see up here, this is clearly the trail right through here. So just use the signs, use your head, use some common sense and your gut feeling. And I'm telling you, there's plenty of signs on this trail to where you won't get lost, either going or coming, and you'll be okay. Just understand that I'm in fairly decent shape these days. And I'm here to tell you, I'm sure you can hear me breathing harder. Coming back is far more difficult than going. It's more of a downhill slope for the most part going. Obviously, when you come back, guess what? It's an uphill. And in the whole areas, those washes and stuff, where you've got the thick sand and the gravels and things, it will wear you down very fast. I'd much rather actually walk on these rocks because it's more firm and you can actually walk more solid and a little bit faster. So you can cover more ground, obviously, in a quicker time. But yeah, just if you do this trail, just make sure you pay attention to those types of signs that I just showed you. Like I said, use your common sense, use your gut feeling too. And if you put all that together, I'm telling you, you're okay. You will not get lost. You'll do the trail, you'll have fun. You'll see things and experience things that you just aren't on these little tiny trails. And you'll be thankful that you did. So we'll keep going. See if we get anything else to scramble. I don't know if we do or not. But hopefully you've enjoyed all this so far. And see what else we can get into.